Good, good.
I think we're good. All
Welcome.
right. Welcome to the pod.
Run it back.
I think we should have a little intro.
Let's do a little intro. You started off.
All right.
You started this.
All right. We both started it,
Okay.
but I am Julian.
I'm Cameron.
I played at the very lowest level that you can play in the NCAA in soccer. And I got cut.
I guess my last competitive soccer game was in high school. Before that, I did win the state cup in California, U13s.
I mean, that's legit.
It counts.
It's arguably better than playing D3 college soccer.
It counts. We're big footy fans. We're looking for some good stuff to get into.
All right, who's your team?
I'm a Liverpool supporter, man.
Since when?
2017 or so is when I first really got into the Prem. You?
Okay.
You?
I'm a United fan ever since I was 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Didn't really start watching too much until recently, but sure.
Okay.
United fan for life. I also like Mexico. We love Mexico. We love USA. I mean, do you have another do you have an international team that you?
Here's a hot take, and this may put off all of our listeners, but I hate the USA men's national team. And not because I'm unpatriotic or anything like that. I just think we should be so much better. I think we should be legit. I hate how it's run. I hate the coaches. I think the players are okay. It's just, it bugs me how we're not good, and we could be. So that's why I hate U.S. soccer. But
come U.S. games.
I'm optimistic. I watch the games.
You love the games.
Yes.
I mean, I think international soccer is a different.
International soccer.
special.
It also it bugs me that we just aren't really competitive in most of them. But except for against Costa Rica. Which is,
oh man, USA
great,
versus Honduras. Man, we look good.
Anyways, aside from that unpatriotic take, do you any so we're gonna cover the Prem. We're gonna cover
Big Six in the Prem for sure. Champions Europa. If as much of top tier Serie A and La Liga that we can. It's hard. We have so much else going on right now. It's really hard for us to watch.
We'll cover the
than
Classico and what's going on with Bayern and Leverkusen, especially this year. Kind of interesting. Serie A, probably just not going to pay attention at all.
I think, dude, if I was going to get into another league, I think I'd prefer to get into Serie A than I would La Liga. I don't know. I just think it's cooler.
I mean,
I don't
they
know why.
have more heritage.
You
got more teams there with more heritage.
It's true.
In Spain, you have 2 teams.
I think they're deeper. I think Serie A is deeper in general. And
Inter made it to the Champions League final.
That's true.
Year, so.
And I was in Croatia watching it, just kind of a small little flex. It was awesome.
Did you smash?
Croatia's a great spot. I think we'll try to flirt with content and a little bit of analysis. I don't know how much people are gonna I
think we're trying to toe the line in terms of having it be approachable to people who don't really pay attention to soccer that much, but know something about it.
Sure.
And then also do some kind of analysis that's somewhat legit. So
I mean, it's fair to say for where we are. So we're from Northern California. There's not a huge soccer following here, and we're going to be using soccer and football interchangeably. I feel like this whole time.
That's a good point. I was going to ask you, what should we?
I think we have to use them both.
All right.
I mean, I think naturally when you and we want this to be a natural conversation, right? I think naturally when you and I are talking about it, we use them interchangeably.
Yeah.
When we're talking about U.S., we say soccer.
Yeah. For sure.
And when we're international, it's footy or it's football. I
feel like when we talk about the European leagues, you don't even have to mention it because the rest of the world, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not football versus whatever, baseball. They don't give a fuck. So, I think we'll just roll the dice.
We're gonna feel it out here. This is our old office.
This is my office.
I also used to work here every once in a while. We don't need to go into we don't need to go into our past failures, what's led us to this.
Yeah, we don't really want to cover resumes right now because they're not looking great.
This is a big resume booster for me personally.
But yeah, I think the point is we'll cover these topics. We'll loop in some guests. We'll have Cam's brother. We'll have some of my friends come in. Hopefully Pete,
ABOC
someone like that,
in.
like some people.
Goldbridge? Mark. Let's get Mark on.
Who's that?
Mark Goldbridge, you don't know? It's like a Man U.
The United guy?
Yeah. He's great. He's a FIFA guy.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think it could be cool too, and we'll let the viewers tell us. Having live streaming it could be cool too, just to get some like good back and forth banter with people watching.
Yeah.
Fielding questions from the public.
We'll need to have a couple fans before that happens.
I can stockpile a few. I know a few people.
We can pay a couple people off
who are interested. That. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're excited.
It works out. Should we do a little pregame for this weekend? Big game Sunday.
Okay. Well, I think we should cover real quick. We covered it earlier, but we forgot the recording. The recording was not recording.
We had a dynamite 15 minutes earlier today, but we can't find the recording. But it is day one. Oh, and what's the podcast called?
2 Lads, 1 Cup.
2 Lads, 1 Cup.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. 2 lads, 1 cup. 2 lads, 1 mic right now. But the sound is good. We should we probably don't need this so central. I mean, like, we'll keep it here for now.
We're going to get it dialed for now.
Yeah,
it literally has to be here. Otherwise, I think
we're all going to go.
It
is, it's good. All right, wait. So we'll go brief.
All right, I think we should cover real quick this past weekend in the Prem, what happened with the Derby.
Okay.
Champions League literally just ended.
Yep.
And then look ahead to the weekend because it's a big fucking week.
Let's talk Derby quick. And we're talking Manchester Derby now. Man United, Man City. Julian United fan, obviously. City won 3-1. United did show flashes.
I mean, if you call a fucking 35-yard rocket from Rashford a flash, yes, that was a flash. That was a sick goal. But other than that, we were so incredibly outplayed that it was very demoralizing.
Yeah.
The total shots, it was like 27-3 or something like that at the end of the game. It
was bad.
It was horrible.
There's a clear difference in talent at the United sides right now. It's not.
Yeah, we're not even in the ballpark.
No.
We're not even playing the same game.
Nope.
And it's really upsetting for me. And especially against City, we talked about this in our failed recording.
Our first recording.
I hate Man City. I don't even mind Liverpool. Like as a United, so most United fans hate Liverpool, and Liverpool fans hate United. That's probably the biggest rivalry in the Prem.
I think so.
I would say because
I dislike United the most of any team.
Yeah, and I, unlike most United fans, hate City the most, mainly because like our decline and their ascent has like happened at the same. Like we were the best team ever. Throughout the 90s, 2000s, and then we tanked after Sir Alex left, and now City has been this juggernaut for the last 10 years. It's just been like a representation of like, we fucking suck now. I can see it's pretty, and we're really hoping, and he just did say how he doesn't mind Liverpool when Klopp leaves in the next year. We don't want to see a decline like we're seeing at United right now. It's not good for it's just not good for the Prem. It's not good for the pod. Here the pod's going to be at our best when United and Liverpool are both good,
cooking.
and it gets a little heated and
in our watch along.
Yeah, right now, like it's not going to be fun when United play Liverpool.
It's happening soon. FA Cup 5th round, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's just a one-off, right?
If it's the semis, I think that's a one-off.
I think it's just a one-off. I'm not sure. And I think that'll be a good game. There's, Arteta used that term last year when Arsenal lost to Sporting. They were first in the league, and it was bigger fish to fry. And they played Sporting with a soft lineup, and they lost the game, and then they bottled the Prem. I feel like if Liverpool doesn't come out strong every game, we'll have that in our blood where it's like, hey, if we're not looking to win every single game out there, what are we trying to do? And we legit have a chance to win 4 trophies this year.
Yeah.
It's legit. And people keep saying it's not going to work, it's not going to work. People want to see everyone playing like Arteta, playing like Pep, controlling the game, playing the ball. Liverpool, as long as we keep scoring in the 90+, we're going to win. It's fine.
So just to set the stage, Liverpool are on top of the Prem.
Yes.
They're 1 point ahead of City, who are 1 point ahead of Arsenal. It's a legit 3-horse race. It's going to be very exciting. And do you want to talk about this weekend's Darwin?
I do. I also want to talk about how a year ago, I said Unai Emery's team was gonna finish in a Champions League spot, and they might. And that was a huge take. I wish we had that recorded when I said it, but I said it. This weekend, big game this weekend. City, Liverpool, right? It's at Anfield. It's at Anfield.
Also, so Liverpool has a shitload of injuries. Like,
we do.
Most of the team is injured.
We're getting back healthier, but yeah.
And then, do you want to, also this past weekend, Darwin scoring against, who was it again?
We played. Who did we play this weekend? No, I know. I just woke up at 7 a.m. for it. Southampton? No. Who did we play?
Was it Palace?
No. It was Forest. Yeah,
it was Forest.
We played where Gio Reyna still can't get in. But I want to pump up U.S. players as much as possible.
Hence why the U.S. team just angers me. It's
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, Gio Reyna, our star boy, can't even get in at a bottom tier side.
He can't get in versus Iran for the U.S. He couldn't get in at Dortmund, so they shipped him off to the Prem. I don't know if we want too many Americans in the Prem. I think it's so good and competitive that they're just not going to play. You look at Pulisic now at Milan after Chelsea binned him off, and he's rapid, dude. He's electric. Pulisic is great now at Milan. He's great.
Yeah, we should be shipping guys to other countries.
La Liga. Yeah, throw him in Serie A.
Anyways, Liverpool, Forest, shitty game.
Yeah, it was, but we are hurt. And we played a lot of games recently. 99th minute, there was a lot of ref stuff. Did you hear about this? There was a drop ball that they gave back to Forest, and then Liverpool got one. The refs fuck everybody. We're not going to be complaining about that here on this channel too often. There is I will say, there is that stat where 70% of Klopp's losses at Liverpool have come at the hands of a bald referee.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Paul Tierney is Klopp's mortal enemy.
You guys need to be handing out Pro P shirts.
Dude, what's that? They had that really famous ball, the most famous ref ever. That bald guy.
He used to be the World Cup.
Yeah, he was the guy.
Yeah.
We love him. Shout out.
What was his
whatever
name?
Your name is. I hope you're a fan.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, Darwin scored 99th minute.
Oh, it's a beautiful cross from Alexis.
Yeah, questionable. So it was 98. It was 8 additional minutes.
Yeah, it was the 99th.
And there was a questionable. Why did it go into an extra minute and he scored?
Dude,
header. It was electric. It was awesome.
I do like how extra time now isn't always 4 or 5 minutes. There was a time in which it wouldn't matter what happened in the game, and it was
it'd be 4 minutes left.
Now, if they deliberately waste time, if there's a big yellow card, if there's an injury, you do see them adding those big numbers on 8, 9. I like it personally. Yeah, part of that's because Liverpool scored as many goals in the 90 plus as anyone ever.
Yeah.
But I do think it's legit. We don't like time wasting. This is not what we stand for here on the pod.
And any other color you want to give the listeners on Darwin? Because I feel like he's just been one of the best points of banter throughout the whole season. He's just so trash or so good on any given day. He's the most unpredictable player ever.
He is. He is. He's as entertaining to watch, I think, as anybody right now is in a lot of major sports. He's fantastic, and he looks the part. I was thinking that too. There's a really flashy Fernando Tatis Jr. maybe in baseball would be an okay comparison. I mean, Darwin's a lot of money. It was a big signing.
Yeah,
from Benfica to the Big Reds, 80-something million. But this is a guy who, if he has a wide open chance at net, is going to blast it over. But he'll cook you and hit a lefty bar down finish in the 90th. And
he's kind of clutch in a weird way. He kind of is. He's scored a lot of game winners late in games.
He has.
But then he'll also just completely be the worst player on the fucking field.
Horrible.
For an entire game or two, and you're just what is going on?
And
He's
body
also kind
language,
of incendiary. He's just like fiery South American
body
guy.
language is big for me, and Darwin's goes hot and cold. The whole atmosphere of Liverpool is kind of funky right now because everyone knows Klopp's leaving. They don't know if he's taking Van Dijk with him, if they're taking Salah with him. But Darwin is like kind of that guy for Liverpool right now that the fans can rally around. If he's not playing well, we have no chance.
Yeah.
Cody Gakpo, don't get me started on this dude.
Cody Gakpo is trash, dude.
Yeah,
He's trash. He's bad.
Klopp loves him, dude. He plays him in the midfield. He plays him in the false nine. He plays him as striker. He plays him left wing.
Weird Dutch-German thing going on there.
It is.
It's like,
I agree.
You know.
No, it's a great point.
Yeah.
It's true.
But Darwin is like, he could end up being like a generational talent. He's still super young. He's like 23 or something.
Liverpool's got a young core.
Yeah.
We're looking strong. I mean, if you were to ask, and we can maybe talk about this now and revisit it back on the next episode. But if you're gonna ask me, hey, what pieces of Liverpool do you want to see stick around? I'm gonna list off 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. If I asked Julian the same question about United, the list is a lot shorter.
It's legit just Kobe Minu and fucking no one else.
We do rate Minu here.
I love Minu. I've been talking about him for a while.
He's
true.
Like, I'll hear it.
You watch him and he just doesn't set a foot wrong. He is.
And he's
Michael Essien,
18?
and he's 18.
18 years old.
He's just a baller. He should be in the England squad.
Kobe Minu.
He probably won't be because Southgate's a nonce. But
the England squad. We'll
cover the England squad at some point.
It's its own episode.
That's 3 hours.
Two Americans, one of them wearing a Mexico jersey, talking about the England squad.
If anyone ever watches this in England, they'd be like, "Fuck these guys."
I'm hoping that's why I think we keep it a little analytics or what we have. There's no need to reach. Yeah. If I don't know about something, I'm gonna say I don't know about it.
No, but we can hang though. Like,
totally.
We can drop some knowledge. Not that much, but like some.
We can drop a bit.
Anyways, all right. Looking forward to this weekend. We got Liverpool City, huge game.
Liverpool, Julian said,
probably could very well decide the title. Like, there's like a 50% chance it decides the title on one way or the other.
If City wins, no one stops them.
If City, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
If City wins, they're going to win it all.
If Liverpool wins, we're up, but Arsenal's still there. It's funny because like right now, as a Liverpool fan, Arsenal means nothing. But if we beat City and Arsenal keeps winning, all of a sudden Arsenal's they're
Dude, you shouldn't think because like Arsenal's playing great. They're got a stud team.
Don't believe it. I won't have it.
They're 2 points back from you instead of 1. Like,
bro, I've watched a lot of Arsenal. After Liverpool, I've watched Arsenal the most of any team in the last 5 years. Because my brother's a big fan. Dude. Odegaard taking a picture with the fucking photographer after beating Liverpool. They act like they won the Prem. Like, they don't have a true striker. They're playing Havertz at the 9. They all love Havertz now. They just put up 6 goals at Sheffield. No one cares. I just don't see it.
So I disagree. Like, as a United fan, and this hurts to say, but I want to see Arsenal win the Prem over City or Liverpool, and then I want to see Liverpool win, if not Arsenal, and then fucking I like hope there's another COVID and there just doesn't finish it, so that City doesn't win again or some shit.
Yeah,
but I think Arsenal has a legit shot. I think they're probably going to bottle it. Just gut feeling, they fucking always do. Last year they were in first for 90-something% of the whole league, and they lost by like 8 points.
Do you see Tottenham? I think in their last 4 games they play Arsenal, City, and Liverpool.
No, really.
Tottenham has a chance to make a huge influence.
Oh yeah, Tottenham. I saw this. Tottenham's going to pick the winner. They're like legit going to pick the winner,
which is great for Tottenham because they can't win anything their own.
They never have, never will.
No. That's another reason why. I don't know if this was on our last one that we did record or now, and I was saying I thought the Prem was kind of down. You look at Tottenham, you look at United, you look at Chelsea, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but the top...
Brighton played European football this year.
Yeah, but Brighton's pretty good.
Yeah, Brighton's pretty good, but they lost McAllister and Caicedo.
But they're still pretty good. But I think the top tier of the Prem, like Liverpool, City, and Arsenal, are 3 of the best teams in the world.
Agreed.
And I think
2 of them for sure.
And I think City is the favorite for the Champions League. I don't
Totally.
Think,
There's no
I think
other.
we covered this earlier.
There's no other team. They're like maybe they're like Bama. City
they are. That's a good comparison.
It's
they're
like
Bama.
It doesn't matter who they bring in. And dude, we were saying this. People can talk all they want about the unlimited money. Pep spends money well.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to let go of people. Like
Grealish was $100 million, but he was great. He's injured now, and he was But
I would say he's not really worth it. Like he's not too far off. But
okay,
like,
but if I told you about other
$100
million player signings in the Prem, you're taking Grealish over Anthony. You're taking Grealish over Caicedo. It's a different position, but you're still taking him.
Over Slabhead? No.
Yeah. What did Maguire go for?
80? He's the most expensive defender ever.
Oh my god.
We'll cover a lot on Harry Maguire,
Totally.
who is just equally as electric as Darwin in a way different way.
No,
they were basically the same player, just one's a center back, one's a striker.
It's United may be playing poor football, but you can't say they're not entertaining. Stinky getting in, Casemiro getting in the 89th the other day. Heritage. Casemiro, heritage. You're going to hear it on this pod a lot. I don't use that term loosely.
Do you want to provide the context for the term?
Heritage. These are guys who, world-renowned, anyone who's been a football fan in their life, they know the name, and it's a 100% he is heritage.
And heritage is a Mourinho quote, yeah?
Is it?
I think it is. This is football heritage.
This is football heritage. That makes sense.
So it's a Mourinho
that
quote.
Makes sense.
There will be lots of Mourinho quotes.
We should get a Jose poster to put right up there.
I wanted to get a signed Harry Maguire shirt.
I don't think that's good. Yeah.
But yeah, Casemiro, it's like he's won 5 Champions Leagues, I think. Like,
I like that. It was like some United pundit. It was like, get through Casemiro, face Varane and the Butcher, then Onana. Who's getting through that? It's like
half of
everybody
them have been injured. Yeah, we have a negative goal difference.
I do like Lisandro Martinez. I think he's good.
He's good. Yeah, I like him. He's like one of our few players that I would consider keeping.
Would you keep?
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
50-50.
He's like 5'6" as a center back, which is dicey, but he plays well.
He plays tough.
He's
good. I'm trying to think about who on United squad I would really want to keep. I mean,
I don't want Bruno. Like, our team's built around Bruno, and it's just he's not good enough. He's been a good player.
He's a rat.
He tries hard, which is something I can't say.
He tries hard.
Which is something I can't say for like fucking half the team. Like, he actually tries. He's pretty good, but he's like
I don't even want to call him.
He's not good enough.
I get it, man. He's a good guy, but I don't need to talk about Bruno. That's not the guy. Bruno's the reason why Americans don't like soccer.
We'll cut the Bruno shtick here.
Bruno. No bueno. No, Bruno, no. Por favor, no llama mucho a Bruno, please. I don't like that here. No good.
All right. What else should we cover here? Champions League just wrapped up.
Okay. We saw that. Madrid beat Leipzig.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly tough game for them.
Leipzig's good. Leipzig's a good team.
Leipzig's a good team. Madrid had some injury problems, I think.
Madrid has a striker problem. They don't have a fucking 9. They need a true striker. They started Bellingham at the false 9. They started Valverde at right wing. Rodrigo didn't start.
Really?
They brought Rodrigo in, things changed. Vinny should have gotten tossed too. Vinny got a yellow, but he should have gotten a red. He like 2 hands to the neck on somebody. Dude, they're divers, bro. Madrid, they are diving merchants, bro. They're a bunch of Brazilians who freak out when they get hit with the dude. No, they're soft as hell. I mean, I'll say it.
Yeah, I don't love Madrid.
I don't love Madrid either.
Especially because they beat Liverpool twice in the Champions League final.
Liverpool's a fortress, and Madrid came in and beat us 5-2 last year.
I need another beer. Do you need a beer?
Yeah, I'll take a... This episode's sponsored by Topo Chico Ranch Water. It's kind of like a thing now. Julian knows that no one else really gets Topo Chico seltzers besides me, and so I bring them over. Nope, not when they're sponsoring us. They're not.
Well, it's funny because they're not sponsoring us.
Yeah, the video's gonna get taken down before.
Yeah, probably will. That'll probably be for the best, though.
No, it's good. Should we pause again and see where we're at, or you want to
I think
keep flowing? We can keep flowing.
No, let's keep flying for a bit.
No,
Let's just
what you got?
I think we're actually. It says that we're uploading now, so like this is
actually
gonna
working.
Be saved, so
Okay, here are some things. If I just talk, I had a quick talking points. Some things that I was going to mention. And this is just like us free balling now, right? You know, and you hear this a lot, and we haven't talked about it, but start, bench, sell, right? Start one, bench
it's like
one.
Mary fuck kill.
It's like Mary fuck kill for footy, exactly. All right, and I'm gonna keep it at strictly. I'm gonna try to keep it the same position as possible. But these guys are gonna be all in the prem. We're gonna go Salah, Saka, Foden. 1 year. This isn't longevity. This is 1 year. All healthy.
I'm starting Foden, benching Saka, and selling Salah. Easy. That's easy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no. I like Salah. He's great. He's been a fantastic player. He's too old. He doesn't want to play there anymore. He almost left for Saudi already. Like, he's gonna leave.
No. You're starting Salah. And this unbiased opinion.
Okay.
You look
freezing cold.
You look, and then you're subbing in Foden, and you're benching the star boy. Hey, I like Bukayo Saka.
Wait, who are you selling then?
I'm selling Saka.
You're selling Saka?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Salah
honestly, he hasn't
is
been that good.
Salah. What does Saka do better than Salah? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Foden can play in the middle. Foden can take a free kick. Salah and Saka can take a pen.
I mean, are we talking about them in their prime? Because
no,
then I would
right now.
No, I would. Yeah, then like if we were talking in their prime, I would start Salah probably. But like, dude, he's
people say Salah had a down season last year, and his numbers look just like Saka's best season. So
that's why.
Whoa.
Saka's been a little bit underperforming this year, but the last few weeks he's been fucking really good, dude.
Salah is a GA merchant. If he's on the pitch, he's getting a goal or an assist, especially in the biggest games. Champions League final, Europa League final, last game of the Prem versus Chelsea, versus United, versus Liverpool, versus Arsenal. Salah gets in every time, bro. Yeah, but it's
he's
1 year. We're talking for 1 year.
We're never going to see him again.
Really? Because Jordan Henderson's going to come back. you wrote Hendu off. He didn't write back though. He didn't write back. He's in Ajax.
Dude, he's celebrating throw-ins in Ajax. Did you see that? He literally was selling. He like sprinted down the field and like. You know, like put a little bit of pressure on the goalie, and like the goalie fucking kicked it out of bounds, and he just sallied like he scored. It was absurd.
Dude, Jordan Henderson is a natural born leader. They back in Liverpool's title run in the Champions League. He could have told them to jump off a cliff, and the whole team would have followed. He had that kind of influence on him. There is no captain. There's no captain.
A fairly shit player.
There is no captain in the Prem right now that was captaining their team the way that Henderson did. That's fact.
Yeah, lead with words, not by example, because he's trash.
Dude, he's not trash.
He is trash,
and he's quite good looking.
Dude,
I will say, Jordan Henderson, handsome lad. With his wife talking about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, she fucking hated it, obviously. We hate the Saudi League.
Dude, especially because they're taking these guys who could come to the MLS. That we could see.
That we could see.
Mahrez.
And that would help U.S. soccer so much. If like all these guys actually came to the U.S. and played with them, U.S. soccer would be so much better. Instead, they're going to some bullshit league in front of
400 people.
400 people.
I think we saw that video. There's a video that went around recently of the Carolina team in the MLS, and those fans were active. Did I send you that? You saw it? It was
they
in
were
Carolina.
sick.
It was
they were
awesome.
Fucking pumped.
It looked like a college football game.
Carolina Ultras. There were flares. Like, dude,
Carolina Ultras.
Sick.
What's their team name? Any idea?
I think it's Charlotte FC.
Charlotte FC.
I could be wrong, but yeah.
Dude, Charlotte FC Ultras. Man, I can't wait for our episode in like Poland. You know, where we go meet up with like the fifth league side and flares on the field.
Dude, yeah, we just need that atmosphere. That atmosphere is part of why we are doing this pod, just because it's like the level of fanaticism and excitement and fucking energy at these games makes an SEC football like championship look like trash.
It
makes it look like a golf tournament.
It's true.
It's crazy. It's so fun.
After watching,
and I love football too. Like I'm not
we
talking
love
trash
we,
about that.
We
like,
love football.
It's just like the levels here are like it's insane.
We could do a whole podcast on the SEC, and we would fucking love it.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's a different vibe, guys. For all you guys who are looking to get into watching soccer,
put up some videos at the end of some ultras. Like the fanhood is just insane, and like I really wish we had something remotely like that. That's why I was excited to see Charlotte FC fans get into it because we have our sports teams here that we like in the Bay Area, and like the Horns for you, like it's exciting, but like the level
it's not the same. No.
Like how important it is to these people and their lives is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, should we do one more sell? What was it?
Yeah. Start, bench, sell.
Start, bench, sell.
Yeah. All right, here we go. How about this?
I've got two.
Okay.
All right, so I've got McAllister, Mainu, Caicedo. How about that?
Okay.
That's good.
I'm cutting Caicedo with it's not even close. I don't care what the price tag says. Someone thinks he's worth that much money. I don't. I haven't seen it. Between McAllister and Mainu, I think McAllister is a World Cup champion. And
who gives a shit? I'm sorry.
I do. Everyone does. McAllister was on a starting Argentina 11 that World Cup. He's also not playing his true position. McAllister is being forced to play DM when he's really an 8. He's a box-to-box midfielder, but he's being forced to play defensive mid because we didn't get Caicedo. But we got Endo, who's just good. I'm gonna start McAllister, and I'm definitely gonna sub in Mainu. I'm a huge fan of him, dude. I love him. I just don't think he's at McAllister. He doesn't have enough touches in the Prem.
No, but like that's why I asked the question, because I think if McAllister was playing his real position, he would be clear of Mainu. But because he's forced to play the 6, like he's not really, he's not bad. 6.
But you were talking about energy, Bruno's energy. Like McAllister's got the energy, he's got the legs. He's always running. Dude, McAllister's got 3? He had 2 or 3 seasons at Brighton. He has a lot more Premier League touches on him. Like Mainu's yet to play in an important Premier League game.
Except for this weekend.
Yeah, and it didn't really go well, man.
No, he's been great every game.
I like that though.
I love him.
Where do you go? You're gonna start Mainu?
I'm going to start Mainu, but I think it's close between him and McAllister. Yeah. I think Caicedo is going to find his legs.
I totally agree.
Like, I think he's going to be great. Like, we could have tossed Enzo or someone into that
would have been
from
closer.
Chelsea. It's probably a little bit closer.
I do like Enzo, I will say. I think he's in a tough spot. I think Chelsea has a better chance to turn it around quicker than United does.
I agree with that. 100%. They have the talent. They just haven't figured out how to make it work.
They have a real deal coach too. I rate Poch. I do.
I like him. Like he did such a good job at Tottenham,
dude. It was the history of the Tottenham.
It was the history of the Tottenham.
I think Ten Hag is gone.
I want us to lose as many games as possible.
You're in that stage.
I'm at that stage where
the tanking stage in the Premier League.
What I fear is that we sneak into Europe because there's 5. The Champions League because there's 5 teams this year, and we.
No, we don't. I think the Prem only gets 4 Champions League teams this year.
The Prem gets 4, but if City and Arsenal go far, we could get 5.
Okay.
And United could sneak in there, and then we keep 10 Hag.
Gotcha.
And then we're back in 6th next year. That's my biggest fear. I'd rather just let's rip the Band-Aid off, get rid of him, get someone new in.
Who's the dream hire? The dream hire.
The dream hire is Zidane.
That's
Yeah,
that's
who
I don't mind it.
I don't know what Zidane's even up to, but he came coach Real to 3 straight
fantastic
Champions Leagues and then just bailed, just dipped, was fuck this.
All right, here we go. Start bench sub. Zidane, Modric, Iniesta. Now we are talking 3 heritage. Official heritage, these 3. I feel like we're going to be very different on this.
I'm starting Zidane. I am subbing Iniesta, and I'm fucking canning Modric.
Okay.
And even though I like Modric,
I'm flipping the last 2. I'm starting Zizou. I think Luka. I think Luka's a personal fan favorite of mine.
Iniesta is a big reason why Messi is who he is. He's he was the engine of those Barcelona teams. He is regarded widely as one of by people who really like
Yeah.
you listen to coaches talk, they're like, who are the best players? Like Iniesta is on those lists all the time. Like he's
he's ugly, which makes it even more.
And he's
important.
ugly, and he was balding when he was like 18,
and he was
like,
so good.
He's like, okay, so this
No,
is why
it's
like
hard,
my
it's
dad
hard,
hates La Liga because of people like Iniesta, and he actually likes Iniesta, but like they're like sick, 5'5", like not fast, not athletic, balding little fucks, and they're just so good.
He's incredible. That Spain run. See, like, we said I've been a Liverpool fan since, like, 2017 or 2016 or so. But, I remember watching Spain in the Euros and in the World Cup, and they didn't even have a striker. And Iniesta was...
everywhere. He's just, incredible. Like, he really was...
it's hard. The
people talk about Xavi, and Xavi was good, too, but Iniesta was just...
different level. Yeah, level. I know. Luka... Yeah. I guess Luka, I'm more of a fan. That's a really tough.
That's a tough one. Dude. I just think Modric. He played for Tottenham, which is like
it was 10 years ago, dude. You can't.
He played for Tottenham, and he fucking botched the World Cup final.
Who, Modric?
I mean,
dude, he had to play against France.
Yeah, well, Iniesta has one or two.
One. Iniesta had one. They went up again, and Robin botched it. You could say. I mean, like Iniesta. That's not like Spain. That final Spain Netherlands. That was.
I'm just tossing out freezing cold takes and seeing what happens.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
All right. What else is on our list here? What are we at? We're at 36 minutes. That's pretty good.
I feel like for not we'll get it edited down.
Yeah,
a couple of cool graphics.
I think we should do a quick scenario, couple scenarios of how the rest of the Prem could play out, because I think it could be really interesting.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a monitor with the schedule.
Yeah, we're at the business end. I know this. City has the hardest road in, actually. Okay, but schedule-wise. It's all stacked right now.
Pretty close,
the month of March. They just played United, which is not a hard game, but they play Liverpool and then Arsenal and then I think Tottenham.
Yep.
All in a couple weeks.
Do they have to play Villa again?
Yes, they do play Villa again. Yeah.
Okay, we need the evening to take a 1 point, please.
They have the hardest run in, but most of their games late at the very end of the season are all super easy, lower end teams. Arsenal and Liverpool have pretty equal, not easy but not hard run ins. So
Arsenal and Liverpool can literally tie or lose to anybody on the road. Anybody. Liverpool tied Luton on the road this year, I think.
Yeah, but dude, City dropped points against pretty low level teams.
That's what they were in a funk. They're not doing that now.
It's because Rodri was out.
With KDB back, City's not dropping to anybody.
KDB is going to Saudi. Do you know that?
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No. You know what the MLS needs? The MLS needs another Inter Milan or another Inter Miami.
Yes, I would 100%.
We need at least one other huge bang bang, and KDB would be the center part of it.
Dude, I mean, for a while, I think Beckham was at the Galaxy, and maybe Henry or someone was at New York, and they were like, "Oh, maybe we could do that." But maybe I'm wrong on that. But there have been times where there've been some kind of big names, but
who else besides De Bruyne could come? Who's in their ladder?
I don't think De Bruyne is the guy though, because he's not a big enough name. No, he's not he's not a talker either.
Yeah, he's not a camera guy. Yeah. They need a face.
No one fucking knows who he is.
They need a face. Who do they need? Who would be a awesome...
I mean, they Ronaldo is the obvious one, but he's gone. Fucked off.
That underwear model, we don't need him anywhere near America. Not a Ronaldo fan. I'm thinking,
dude, you know what? Harry Kane or someone like that.
Huge. He's way too good. He's way too good.
No, right now he's too good, but in a couple of years, he's in his 30s.
Who could they take? Who's a face? Who's a... Yeah, I mean, there's that sad thing is there's not that many names that a normal, typical Americans would be excited about.
Mbappe is pretty well known.
Of course,
these days,
but he
he's
wouldn't.
Never going there.
Ronaldo, I guess. But it seems like it's stuck. That's part of what we're doing. We're showing the rest of America what you guys should be watching.
Kobe Mainu. Everyone in America, household name Kobe Mainu. He's 18 years old.
Wow.
He's the next coming.
Mainu, British name originally?
Oh yeah, from just down to the Schultz.
Him and Saka. No.
Him and Bakiyu Saka from Plymouth.
My father told me. Oh man. Don't cancel us on episode 1, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, I think we should cover one or just let's do a quick overview of one of these classic, topics like good evening, fucking, some of that classic banter
some good bants. Yeah.
That everyone in mostly,
people
that
the
Prem will know.
If you don't know it, you should.
Just a bit of an educational piece.
Man, I don't know why I thought about Slippy G as the first thing, but we're not gonna dive into that quick. But that one came up pretty strong.
Yeah.
What about
It's a little too
what about
recent?
Yeah, I don't know. Arsenal last year was pretty. That was a pretty special.
Arsenal bottle jobs.
That was pretty special.
Yeah. So Tottenham is historic. Bottle job means you just fucking choke.
Gets a little tight around the neck, innit?
And so Tottenham's historically the bottle job team.
The history of the Tottenham.
The history of the Tottenham. They always fuck it up, even when it was a 2-horse race between Arsenal and Tottenham for the Premier League. Who won it?
Leicester.
That
is a team. That alone is something that American sports fans would.
We should do a whole episode on Leicester. They were 5,000 to 1 to win it.
Leicester winning the Premier League is like a G League team winning the NBA Finals.
Yeah. Or
like the Wizards.
Like a AAA team winning the MLB. Something like that. Some team that's not, there's some players there.
Sure, they had a good team.
There's some pros, but they're not.
No.
You're
they're back. They're not even in the Prem right now.
Yeah, they're not in the Prem. Harry Maguire's at United, though.
Vardy's still at Leicester.
I love that.
He'll never leave.
We'll do an episode on Vardy.
Jamie Vardy, if you ever see this and you want to come on, we love you.
We'll talk about in-betweeners the entire time.
Please.
Yeah.
Ooh, friends.
Ooh, Danish friends.
Yeah, man. I think we're good. I think let's call it.
All right.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling good too.
Yeah, I think that was solid.
I think so too.
All right,
we'll just get better and better.
Signing off here at 2 Lads, 1 Cup.
Go Liverpool this weekend.
Fucking, I guess.
Go Liverpool.
Yeah. All right.
Make sure we're